allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The roll call finds all three trustees here in fiscal officer. You guys read the minutes?
Yes.
Any corrections?
I can see.
Okay, need a motion to pay the bills. John made a motion.
I'll second.
Ed seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Road report. Is ditching on Calhoun, roadside, mowing the roadside. A little bit of ditching on Root Road. Okay, Chris.
Had receipts totaling $160,103.53. Township gas tax $4,965.74. Second half real estate settlement $155,137.23. Checking the cemetery request interest is 28 cents. And the checking account interest was $7.57. The cemetery request balance at the end of the month is $3,828.28. And the cemetery request, inheritance tax interest was $3.14. Ending balance $42,539.59. Include the 941 for July, submitted that, and the Highway Department taxation, submitted that. I sent in the 2016 budget to the auditor's office. And bank reconciliation as of July 15th is $381,339.25. That was before the settlement money came in.
Okay, old business. Ed, you want to go over the MC70?
Yeah, Frank came out and the two roads are done, Rager and Weaver, Ohio Highway Patrol. Right after, the next day after the last meeting, and I told them about the speeding and stuff down in Kellogg'sville, the stop sign running. And they said they were gonna try and have someone kind of keep an eye on it. Whether they did or not, I don't know.
About the health insurance. You got anything on that?
Yeah, I talked to an advisor, and if we want him to come and explain stuff to us, we can let him know and set up an appointment at the next meeting or something, and he can come and explain it.
Hey, Richard.
You never answer your phone when I call. When Ted went down that road, he'd be dragging that mower on the ground. He never even lifted it. He didn't even mow it straight. He left about a foot on the edge of the road, and he had to come back through the next day when he's sitting down there to Bob Pixley's with you, Roger. Then you left, and he still sat there for another 15 minutes before he went back through.
He stopped in to tell me he mowed it, so then I left.
And he smacked that bridge with that mower, took a big chunk of concrete out of that bridge and cracked that bridge. Now water gets in that crack and freezes, it's going to start getting worse and worse.
Did you look at that, John?
Yeah, I looked at it, Amir looked at it, and he don't think it's a problem. So he says that, if anything, he probably hurt the mower more than he did the bridge.
Did you check that mower out?
I looked at it, yeah, I didn't see not even a scratch on it, so I don't know what hit it, but
Okay.
You checked the mower out?
I didn't lift it up and look under it, but I looked at the outer edge. I would think that would hit.
And when are you guys going to finish those crossover pipes and ditching? You're talking about ditching and stuff, you know. I've been on that list for 10 years, and that one you guys just did on Root Road, you got that water just standing now, it's not draining. So you got stagnant water.
We gotta do the rest of that ditch down through there, that's next.
On the other side.
Richardson Road, that's next.
Yeah, on the other side, but you know, right now you got water standing there, being stagnant.
So we're
Like
gonna be back,
mosquitoes.
we're gonna be back down there working.
We already
on
got
that
this West Nile virus stuff coming up our way, we don't need them in our area.
Cindy?
Hi.
Hi.
The people that actually live on Rieger Road, I know that road has just been done twice and I don't know why. I mean, do they have an agreement? Did that road have to be done? When those houses were built, did they actually have that?
It's one of, that one in Weaver's one of the heaviest traveling roads. That's why we tried to fix those two. Because, you know, you gotta start somewhere. Because the rest of the roads in the township, I don't see, other than Fox and some of, you know, something like that. I don't see them getting MC70 for quite a while.
Well, that was tar and chipped, right?
Yeah. And, well, we call it, it's MC70, yeah.
Well, I mean, is this gonna continue on to other roads?
Eventually, but
But there's no agreement? I thought when those houses were put in there, I heard that there was an agreement that they would build houses if the road was either paved or blacktopped or something. Do you know of anything like that? You know
that would have
nothing?
been before
Are
my
you talking
time.
about the realtor that was selling?
Right,
They were telling people, yeah, that the road is gonna be paved, and that was false information that they were giving the people that was buying the property.
so there was no agreement
No.
with the township?
No,
Now, the
not
next,
as long as I've been in here, there hasn't been an agreement.
I know it came from somewhere out there.
Yeah, it came from the realtor. Bruner, I heard through the grapevine, Bruner was telling the people that when they bought the property, that the road was gonna be paved within a few years, that's what I heard.
Why was it done twice?
Yeah, it was done twice, but actually it's been done more than twice.
Uh-huh.
But I guess it really wasn't prepared right over the years. And it just kept breaking up. But we just put we invested a lot of grindings into that. And the
Right.
ditching and pipe, and it should hold up.
Well, the next,
Unless, you know, big trucks go down there, obviously they're gonna tear it up, but.
well, wasn't Adams Road, I know that was tiled. Wasn't that the next road to get done? Right off of Root. Because I remember when they tiled that road, which is quite a few years ago.
See, what they did years ago too, where they thought, I don't know if it's done there, you know, it's before my time, but they tiled down the center of the road,
Correct.
and that didn't work.
There's a no-no.
Yeah, and see, that's what we're dealing with
Are
too.
you kidding me?
But see, at the time, they thought that's what was supposed to be done.
See, when we put the asphalt grindings on Rieger,
Right?
we tiled the edge of the road, 3,200
Both
feet
sides.
of it, both sides, to get the water out from under the road. When they went down the middle of the road, they had no way to get the water out.
Well, who told them to go down the middle of the road?
That was before me, I don't know.
That was a
That was just the
decision
way they
made
did it, I
before I
think.
got in. And that was,
So this is old news.
Yes,
yeah.
So
And we've been paying for it ever since, trying to fix the road.
that's what's wrong with Fox Road up there too, because they didn't tile the edge of the road, and that's why it's busting up on the hills, because the water's running right out there.
I mean, is there an insight here, like for one of these other roads to get done here, to start working on the other roads in the township? I mean, I know we have a lot of miles of dirt road, but is there an insight? Is something gonna go on here with one of these roads? I mean, we're gonna start doing them?
Yeah, that's where we started, was we finished Rieger,
Okay,
get it out of the way, it's done.
all right,
Then we're gonna try, the roads need build up, we need to bring in some more, I think them asphalt grindings, but get the fine grindings,
okay.
get them packed down in like we did on Rieger, pack them in, and then the next year MC70 it. But it's gonna be a slow process, cause it's expensive.
But we did do 3 roads. We did Rieger and Peck
And
and
the
Weaver.
rest of Weaver.
Yeah. So
Okay,
Weaver's done all the way basically.
now is that basically paid for?
Yeah.
Yes,
See, now we can move on. Hopefully these will hold together.
okay.
But it seems like over the years what they've been doing is repairing what they already repaired. That's,
I know. I mean,
Until-
that's
It doesn't make sense to do it that way, but That seems like that's the way it happens.
Well, do you have a weight limit on those roads for trucks, for heavy trucks?
No, I checked in with the engineer and we're not allowed to put a load limit on that road. We're supposed to have a road that'll hold up the traffic, whatever it is what they told me.
Do
I
you,
even thought putting a load limit on the bridge there, but we couldn't do that either, like on Rieger and on Weaver, they both got bridges. And you can't do that either.
you can't even on Adams, like on my side? I mean,
No.
there's a bridge. There's two
Yeah, I
bridges,
know.
one at Scribner and one at, you can't put a weight limit on that either.
No, the county has to do that
County
and
bridge.
they won't do it, so.
The county will not stand behind that at all? Do you,
If the bridge will hold up weight, they won't put a load limit on it,
alright,
so.
do you have a road in mind that you're going to possibly work on next?
Well, to be honest, we just got these done and I don't know, we gotta figure out what's the next step.
How are you gonna monitor the amount of traffic on the road if that's what you're going by because you've done Rieger so many times? How are you gonna pick the next road? Are you gonna monitor the traffic somehow?
To be honest, I'll bet you, Fox Road is gonna have to be done next again.
Because we live on Scribner, and let me tell you, we have more houses on Scribner
Yeah,
than you do on Rieger.
yeah.
Plus, we have more traffic. I called Mr. Sherman about the dust control because the hay wagons, they do not go 35 miles an hour. They're in a hurry to get their load back to the barn and come back and get the next one. And we ate dust for 3 days. So how are you gonna pick the next road?
Yeah.
How, you need somebody to monitor the traffic? I mean,
Well,
if you're gonna do that for Rieger, you gotta do it for the rest.
Well, the reason we took Rieger was it was started and never finished.
Okay,
Okay, so we finished it. Now it's done. We can get on to something else.
Okay.
Because like Fox Road, that was issue 2 project. Okay, it wasn't done right if the road's breaking up. Okay, so now we have to do something with that first, or we're gonna lose it totally.
Okay,
Now we're wasting all them dollars, and then hopefully
Right.
get on to some of the other roads, because
okay.
it'd be nice to start trying to MC 70 a road every year, but we've gotta build some of them up.
Right,
Scribner's pretty good shape.
it is. It is. I gotta admit, it is in good shape.
we invested a lot of grindings into that.
That's what we need to get, is start putting grindings on, figure out which road we're gonna do next, start putting the grindings on, roll it in, let the traffic pack it down for a year, and then do the MC 70.
would that be a new business so we know what's going on?
Well, can't promise nothing, you never know what's gonna happen around here. You had, another question on the levies?
Yeah, are these, what are they?
The renewals,
The renewals, okay,
yeah, it's our road,
okay,
and then the fire department.
okay. Why is the fire department more than the roads? I mean, do they need that?
I don't know anything
They
about
are-
how that was the fire truck levy,
They are
right?
different amounts. We have some other road and bridge levies that are changing. This is the smallest one, 1.5 that we've had for a long time. I think we have 3 road and bridge levies and you have 2 fire levies.
That's why the fire department is more, their levy is more.
Well, they had figured out for what they needed, and that's how much the millage came up to.
Okay.
We're running the fire levy because I've been working with a group from Sheffield, Kingsville, and Plymouth, because we have ambulance trouble, okay?
Yes, we do.
Alright? I think that levy was mainly used for the fire truck that they bought, okay? We're renewing it because within a year or 2, hopefully, we're gonna have some money to operate a 24-hour ambulance service in this area.
Oh, so that money is basically for that?
Well, it's not written that way. It's written EMS and fire, okay?
Okay.
We're gonna try to use this money to help fund this. Every township that's involved in this is gonna have this.
Is the ambulance even, I don't even think it's working, is it?
Yeah, they use it as a rescue unit because we don't have a full staff, okay? But Kingsville's covering us right now, but they're only staffed 7 days a week, 12 hours a day, okay?
Oh, okay,
And I've been monitoring the calls because I'm in on this group, okay? And
okay.
there's a lot of calls that go, nobody responds to. And if we don't do something now, it's gonna get worse.
Oh, isn't Pierpont, are we paying Pierpont?
Yeah, they cover just a quarter of the township.
Okay.
Down,
Hill
Going
south.
south.
You know, they actually have a program out there where you pay them $30 a year. It's like a donation.
Kingsville does too.
Kingsville does that too?
I sign up for that.
Yeah, but to run it 7 days a week, 24 hour, or 12 hours a day,
Right.
it is, about $250,000 for them to operate that ambulance, okay?
Yeah,
So, this other levy money would help run it 24 hours a day
okay.
if we put something together, which is not done yet. We're a long ways from getting it
I
solved.
know.
There's a lot of issues. We've met with the other organizations that have it already established. They're gonna help us put this together.
Okay.
But if we don't have that money there, we're not gonna be able to do it.
Do we have EMTs?
We have 4,
We have
We don't
4?
have enough is the problem, yeah.
and we can't,
Volunteers are scarce anymore.
we can't afford to run the ambulance ourselves as an ambulance.
So the EMTs will not be volunteers, I take it? They will be paid?
Yeah, if they wanna take a shift, yes.
Eventually, yeah.
And depending on, we don't have any idea where we're gonna be at with it or
Okay.
nothing right now. It's just, it's the beginnings of everything,
Okay,
okay? That's just mainly what it's for. It's already in, so we thought, run it again. Get it back in there, so when we're ready to do this, we'll have the money to do this. And
okay.
if not, then we'll have to have one.
Right?
And to me, an ambulance is a big concern. I mean,
Yes, it is.
okay, so.
You're gonna get it cheaper from somebody else. You know what I mean? If
Right.
Kingsville, if Pierpont or Kingsville, whoever we're paying out there. I mean, if they're charging us $3,000 a year, and we've gotta put one on ourselves, it's gonna cost us way more than that.
Right,
I mean, our financial debt, you know, we gotta look at it, you know.
Right.
I mean, I want my road done, you know, I'm here. I want this done.
Pat, you have,
Yes, I do. Are we paying to house our fire trucks where they're at right now?
yes.
Why?
The rent we pay covers the expenses of the fire hall. It comes out of the fire money. Comes out of the levy money, out of their levy, okay?
Okay. Now, Monroe Sirens help do that?
They pay for the extra stuff, whatever they want.
Our trucks used to be housed on township property for free.
For us,
The township owns this property, right?
yes,
Why aren't our fire trucks here?
we'd still have to build a building for them.
It would be cheaper than paying rent. How much a month do you pay?
It's $2,000.
A month.
But that's their electric, their heat, their fuel, is all in that.
You could build a building, what?
We'd still have to
You,
pay,
you save that money every year, every month, you could build a nice building.
we'd still have the electric cost, the heat, and all
It'd be
that.
a lot cheaper than $2,000 a month.
I don't know. Their electric bill is, $700 or $800.
Is that just for the fire trucks or is that for the whole building? Because they rent that other part out. So
Yeah,
is the township paying their electric too?
Well, that building has to be heated in the winter all the time because, you know, the water.
Where the fire trucks are, but I'm saying the other part, the sirens built. Is our tax money paying for that too?
I think they raise money.
Is it one electric bill?
yeah, I think it's probably one of
Then
them.
that's not right.
It is.
Our fire truck should be on township property like they used to be up on 7.
Mm.
And if more people in this township knew, and they will know after this, what you guys are paying a month,
They've
A
been-
lot of people are gonna find out about
I don't know
this.
when they upped that.
It don't matter, it's not right.
That's been like that for years, I think.
Yeah, because nobody knows about it. Half of the people in Monroe probably don't even know what's going on. They probably think that township owns that property.
Could that be bought from whoever owns that property?
It's the Firemen's Association that owns it. That's the volunteers that's in the fire department, they're the Firemen's Association.
So they actually own that?
Yeah, anybody that's a member is part of the
Has a
Firemen's
piece of it.
Yes.
Wow. I'm gonna be a fireman.
That was started.
You might own it, but you can't have it.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, we'd have a piece of it.
Yeah.
I don't know, that was started, I don't know when.
Piece of the pie.
Yeah.
As long as I can remember.
Long time.
Yeah.
I don't know what year they started that.
So the sirens are just there to sell hoagies and whatnots, and they do buy things for the
Oh, yeah.
fire department.
They're the backbone.
You know, they
Backbone.
bought the one pickup truck, I think, and well, actually a couple pickup trucks.
No, the one.
Over the years.
Yeah, they bought the one pickup
And,
and they're helping pay for, they're putting an addition on to make more room. The sirens are paying for, I think 50% of it, and then they got some donated money to help pay for that addition.
Do they have a piece of that pie?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they do.
I'm
They
sure
belong to
they do.
the Firemen's Association.
Yeah.
You better believe
I
they
think I'm
do.
gonna be making hoagies.
All they get to do is work and work.
They'll
and
probably
work.
take your volunteer help.
Darn right, they will. I need to look into that, I think. I just wondered, I mean, I thought that they might have a piece of that pie in there, but I just don't know if it's right. You know what I mean? I really don't. But, I mean, I thought we should own that building. If anybody owns it, we should own it. Not that. You know?
Yeah, I don't know how it ever got started.
Probably when you guys bought this and moved here, then they were still left there for a while behind the town
Well,
hall.
that fire department was there
They already
before.
It's been there for a long time, yeah.
Yeah, because when I was in high school, which was a long time ago, 20-some years ago,
Yeah.
I was a member of the fire department, and that was in the late 80s, and they were down there. It was a new building then, the addition the sirens built
Right,
wasn't there when I was there.
right.
So who owns the old property then up there on 7 behind the town hall?
We do,
The township still owns it?
yes.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, so we had to have this big piece.
Well, is
Yeah, so nobody can go by too much and see what's going on, that's why.
Is that rundown, those buildings? They've been there a long
You
time.
can't use the town hall.
No. Town hall we can't use, it has no facilities.
Okay, so are the buildings in bad shape?
The back ones, yeah.
Are they insured? They need to be tore down?
They need tore down.
They need tore down. We tried looking into getting some government assistance money to tear them down because of the cost of, we had a check for asbestos.
Yeah, I still got that
Ed's
report.
got the,
And
We have a lot of
It
volunteer
does.
firemen that might
Are you
do it,
kidding
they'll
me?
volunteer.
no.
so you can't even have it hauled away?
Oh, boy.
Well,
What do you-
there was only asbestos in the windows. That was it. The rest of it, there wasn't.
Okay,
But the cost that we would have to get estimates on tearing the thing down, or someone even mentioned about buying it and moving it, I don't know, it never went any further than that though.
well, it's old. I mean, it's really old. So it probably should be tore down.
Yeah.
And you'll probably have to have someone there with
But
the
you know,
window.
another thing, the way the property is cut, the church, actually, part of the township property is almost through the church door. It's that close, if I remember correctly.
I know
It's
it's
cut
close.
up. It would benefit the church more than really anybody,
Mhm.
but you can't just give it to them. I think they tried that in the past, and
And they wouldn't accept it?
Oh, we can't.
no, there was
Oh, you
someone else
can't.
bid on it, and they wanted to put a garbage something or other in there, is what I heard, I don't know.
Oh, my God.
So it sits.
We're in the meeting.
I'll make a
Motion?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.